I'm Josh.
And we are a couple college students
from the University of Akron.
Here to find out
what college students do when they hear those two magic words.
Class canceled. Man, and it almost spring break. Holla!
It is so close.
I really need it.
I need to go now.
So close yet so far away. It's like we can almost see the light at the end of the tunnel, but I think we do have to consider, we've come pretty long way too.
Yeah.
And all from different places as well, right?
Yeah. How did you guys get here?
I need to ponder that for a
Yeah,
minute.
like where did it all start for us, you guys?
Yeah.
So I started my journey to the University of Akron way back, like way back. I graduated high school in 2011, and I came here for a semester because I got rejected from 2 other schools, but Akron was gracious enough to have me. But I didn't know what I wanted to do, and I stopped going, and I worked for a couple years, and then I came back. And when I came back, I was an anthropology major, and I was taking all of my classes in Olin Hall, and no one talks in Olin Hall. It's a very quiet place. So I didn't really make any friends. I didn't really have anything going on here. There's a lot to do, but I was not involved in anything that needed done here. So I didn't have much of an on-campus social life, but elsewhere, hung out with friends that went to other schools. I actually convinced the friend that went to WVU to come here. So she finished her senior year out at Akron, and that's when I started becoming more social too. So I like to think that I'm a recruiter for Akron. They're welcome. And then, so I joined the radio station and TV station, WZIP and CTV. I got very social and very active on campus, started participating in events and going to things related to campus, and I read my zip mail and knew what was going on, and Akron became like a really, really cool spot for me, and I made a lot of friends. Now I'm walking down throughout the campus and I see people and I'm like, oh hey, how are you doing? How's it going? And I know everyone now, so it's nice. It's fun. That is
Oh, well, our story begins a couple years back. I was graduating high school and I had to figure out where I was going to go and continue my education. But I definitely told myself I didn't want to be in student debt or poor like a lot of other college students, so I had to take a sacrifice and go to a community college. So after finishing at that community college, I mostly just worked the entire time. Didn't really get involved in a lot on campus. But while I was also going to community college, I ended up being a leasing manager at some apartments right next to the University of Akron. So I was able to constantly see all kinds of students that went to the University of Akron, which then eventually when I finally went to Akron, I realized I signed everyone's leases that I pretty much walked past. But anyway. So when I was deciding to continue my education after I finished community college, I was deciding either to go to Akron or at Kent State, and it was a very tough decision. But as soon as I found out that I could be on air and I could be a radio personality at the hottest college radio station, WZIP 88.1, I immediately became interested and set on going to the University of Akron, and I've been happy ever since. So that's that. And now we're just looking to graduate with a marketing management degree and all that other fun stuff.
So my college journey started in fall of 2015. I was born and raised in Akron, so I was fortunate enough to have this beautiful university right in my backyard. I actually started off as an education major, weirdly enough. I thought I wanted to be a math teacher. I was always really good at math, so I was like, okay, I think I can do that. I can teach other kids how to be good at math. Long story short, that lasted about a day. I went to my first Calc 2 class, and I was like, no, I don't want to do this for the rest of my life. So I switched to a history education major because I liked history. So I was like, okay, I still can be a teacher, but I'll teach history. That changed after my fall semester I took one education class and I was like, I just don't want to be a teacher. So I just need to change it up. It's like, what can I do? So I really took some time to, I don't want to say like soul search, but I was like trying to figure out like that winter break in between my first 2 semesters of college. So I was like, okay, I'm good at writing, and to be shameless, I wanted to be famous. So I was like, what can I do that can incorporate my writing skills and my speaking skills and get me fame eventually? Communications. And so that led me then to, I joined ZTV, WZIP. I wasn't quite sure if I wanted to do radio or TV, which now I know I want to do something in film, so the TV really prepared me for that. But just joining the radio station and TV station really introduced me to a lot of people, and I made a lot of connections and lasting friendships that I know I'll have for the rest of my life. So I'm really fortunate to have went to the University of Akron and had the experiences that I've had.
So my college experience started in fall of 2014, and I was part of that group of people who didn't know what I wanted to do, of course, at the beginning. So I joined communications. From there, I bounced around public relations, org com, media. I kind of just like went for my first 2 years going through gen eds, which honestly was awesome because I racked up 4.0s every single semester. So basically, I then had like a little crisis with college. It was like, I don't know what I want to do right now. So I applied for the Disney College program and went away for a whole semester and really found myself. And when I lifeguarded, I realized that I wanted to do more than just, I don't know, just go to school. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna like make a point into helping people. So then from there, I came back, almost switched to education. And then of course, Akron with gen eds and not switching stuff, that you can't just do that. So I would have wasted like 2 whole years of school. So basically then what I did is just, I kept on going along with communications. I found myself joining WZIP and ZTV, and ultimately ended up joining media, which was the best decision ever. Then from that, I had to take a bunch of other classes for my minor and fell in love with anthropology. So it's been interesting to see that with doing media and anthropology, I've been able to kind of like form into what I want to do in my future, which I've found out that I want to do health comm, which has really opened my life and door into a lot more, a lot different types of things with communications that not many people think they can do with media. So it's been quite a ride. I think I'm one of the only people I know who's actually graduating 4 years exactly, which is exciting. So 8 semesters, and I'm ready to graduate.
Well, if we aren't living proof enough that you can come from anywhere and still make it with the help of Akron, I don't know what else to say.
That is true. We've come from all over the place, and it's good to hear you guys' stories. Like, that was fun.
You know, I thought I knew you guys, but then I guess I didn't really know you guys.
But now we're in this. We are in this.
Anyway, I'm going to start packing my stuff and get ready for my spring break. I don't know about you guys.
Yeah,
but,
it's probably that time.
Yeah, I'm actually already packed. I'm leaving.
I don't blame you. Well, in that case, I guess make sure to catch us on our next episode, and also check out our previous episodes on our YouTube channel.
And go ahead and follow us on Twitter.
I'm your girl, Stasia.
I'm Cami.
Zoe.
And I'm Josh.
And thanks for watching Class Canceled.